category. Andreas Tews of Germany against Spain's Faustino Reyes. He is only 17 years of age, and the chance of Faustino have started already.
Well, they're very, very excited about Faustino Reyes here, understandably. But I'll tell you, I've enjoyed this kid throughout the tournament. He may not be the best fighter here, but he may fight tougher than anybody else. Whenever he's hurt, fires back with both hands. He did it against Ramazi Paliani. He did it against Dumitrescu. He did it, the best time he did it was against Eddie Suarez, the Cuban, who really didn't expect that kind of a response at all. Reyes is only 17 years old. He fights like a much, much more experienced fighter.
He's won boxing gold in 13 of 18 Olympics, the last Canada in '76, and here comes Reyes.
Second bout, final of the featherweight category, 57 kilos. Final de la categoría pluma hasta 57 kilos.
Andreas Tews of Germany into the hornet's nest. He was in the '88 Olympic Games, a silver medalist in the flyweight category. Moved up to bantamweight, now fighting as a featherweight. He has been a surprise, the 23-year-old from Schwerin, Germany.
Well, he's another one of the fighters that I consider the German robots that we've seen here again and again. Very mechanical. Faustino Reyes showing a little bit of a shiner under that right eye.
Germany 25-10 in the games.
Well, they all fight in that mechanical, dispassionate style, Bob. Tews may be the exception there, but we've seen it in Marco Rudolph and Andreas Otto, Torsten May, all cut from the same mold.
And we begin round number one. Faustino Reyes of Spain in the blue, Andreas Tews of Germany in the red.
Reyes has been most dangerous when he's hurt or when he's backed into a corner.
Tews from formerly East Germany, where in their Olympic history, 13 boxing medals. Now, of course, a unified Germany.
One thing that Faustino Reyes has to watch out for is being a little bit too overexcited for this fight, Bob. He could come in here trying to please these hometown fans too much and get out of his fight plan.
And what a scene. A lot of the Kobe workers, the school age, high school and college students, are sitting in the far reaches of the Juventud, bouncing up and down with a Spanish flag.
Well, I've noticed that when Faustino fights, it's the only time when all the employees of Kobe who are working here for the Olympic Games actually take their seats and watch the fights.
And Tews moving in with a left and right hand. Approaching the midway point of this first round.
Reyes really not moving his hands yet the way he has in his first couple of fights.
Now, usually he needs to get hit first. Every time he throws a punch, the crowd will roar whether it lands or not.
He's not throwing those reckless flurries, though, that he had been throwing, and that's what he was winning his fights with. And I think the reason is because Tews is not pressuring him very much. He needs to be pressured a little bit. I think we're looking at a match of two counterpunchers. A good left hook by Reyes.
Yeah, falling away.
And right here is where Reyes can be dangerous if Tews pressures him, but he's really not following him into the corner.
And there's the bell to end round one. Andreas Tews back to his corner. And the battle-scarred Faustino Reyes, and Tews with a 4-1 lead. And
that's about right. The crowd doesn't like it, but that's about right. Faustino Reyes, coached by Enrique Steiners, a former Cuban coach who was one of 2 Cuban coaches here who have engendered 5 of the Cuban defeats. Also, Nicholas Hernandez of Ireland, who steered Michael Carruth over Juan Hernandez yesterday in a gold medal bout. Faustino Reyes knocking off Eddie Suarez last week.
And you saw left and right scored by that man, Andreas Tews, who had the best line of the Olympics in pre-fight interviews. Asked about his experience in the Seoul Olympics, and he said it was just nice to get out of East Germany and see the rest of the world.
Was that really the best line?
I liked it.
Okay.
We start round number 2 with the cold workers dancing in the aisles. Faustino Reyes down 4-1 to Andreas Tews.
Now Tews putting on a little bit more pressure here, and this is where the fight may finally heat up.
And Rizard Ridu, the referee from Poland, with a caution.
Faustino Reyes clearly tight in the opening round and even here in the second round. That's why he's missing punches like that. He's trying to be a little bit too fine. He's hesitating when he's got his man in position. He got nailed with a right hand there by Tews.
And the roar from the German fans. Just over a minute gone by in this second round. 17-year-old Faustino Reyes of Spain in the blue, Andreas Tews of Germany in the red for the featherweight gold medal. Reyes did fire off a left hand there, but unlike the other German fighters, Tews moves around.
That's right. If he was a straight-up mechanical fighter like Torsten Mai or Andreas Otto, I think Reyes would have an easier time with him.
But right now it's Tews scoring and moving at will. Let us not forget, this is the second Olympic Games for Tews. He's 23 with a lot of experience. Reyes just 17, and right now we're seeing it from Tews. A right hand by Tews scores.
I thought the first Olympic Games he was just looking to get out of East Germany.
It's true.
Now those are the kind of flurries that Reyes has been winning his fights with.
Well, he hits to the back of the head of Tews. But did any of those punches land and score? Oh, nice left right by Tews.
The right buckled Reyes' knees.
Oh, lunging left.
Reyes just not in this fight at all.
Closing seconds of round 2. And that's the end of the second round. Tip your cap to Andreas Tews. Finding a marvelous fight, Wally, and he's up 10-4.
Dominant round.
The German fans saluting Andreas Tews and 17-year-old Faustino Reyes, the battle scars of an Olympics.
That mouse under the right eye has popped open a little bit now. Reyes just not in this fight. It looks like Tews could knock him out if he really wants to press the attack. Well, he hit him right on the button with that right hand.
The last German featherweight medal came in the 1980 games when East Germany's Rudi Fink won a gold. And we begin round number 3. Andreas Tews in front of Sergio Reyes of Spain, 10-4. Tews is fighting a perfect fight at this point.
And there's really not much Reyes can do about it because his attack is based on wild flurries that catch his opponent by surprise. But Tews is such a disciplined fighter and a straight puncher that if Reyes tries it, he's just going to get nailed coming in.
The chant of Faustino trying to urge on Reyes, but so far Andreas Tews has not let it happen.
Good short left hook inside. For the most part, though, it looks like Tews is content to sit on his lead, which is something you can do with this computer system.
And he does score with chopping rights and lefts from time to time. He's too quick for Reyes.
But you notice where he's just kind of running out the clock, and you can do that in this game, and it's very, very bad, I think, for amateur boxing. You can build up a couple of points lead and then just make sure you don't get hit, and you're a winner.
Approaching the midway point of this third round. Good combination by Tews.
Tews just a straighter puncher, Bob, the sharper puncher. Reyes unable to overwhelm him the way he's been able to overwhelm other guys.
Tews looking up at the clock. 1:09 to go until a gold. Reyes landed a right, and then Tews holds on.
When Tews was looking to hold on, I don't think he ever really got his arms around the gloves of Faustino Reyes, and he just got hit with a left hook.
Under a minute to go. Tews avoiding the wild shots of Reyes. There's a left that scored, a pushing left that landed. I don't know if it scored.
Well, a punch like that, so obviously landing, might have gotten the attention of 3 of these judges within 1 second.
Straight right
Good
scores.
right.
Tews willing to fight back. Cautions to both fighters. 33 seconds remaining. Good exchange there. Both fighters landing right hands.
And this is the way Reyes had been fighting all 3 rounds of his fights. He was very slow to get started today.
I credit some of that to Tews.
Absolutely.
The German fans counting down the clock. And the roar goes up as reunited Germany captured their first gold in boxing. Jan Quast took a bronze and a silver to Marco Rudolph.
You know, maybe it's just as well, Bob. I don't know if the Ramblers could stand another celebration like they had last night for the soccer team.
And in any event, Faustino Reyes has guaranteed Spain their first ever silver medal in boxing. Here's the official decision. Andreas Tews of Germany takes the gold in the featherweight category.
Representing Germany on point 16-7.
And for the 6th time in 19 Olympics, the host nation will not get a gold in boxing. The last time that happened, 1976, when Canada did not win a boxing gold. But 17-year-old Faustino Reyes with a great Olympic showing.
Yes, he really brought this